Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Man's Cabana. I'm your host, Matthew J. Laporte, and I'm on with another good friend of mine, one of my best friends, who you guys have seen before, and I'll pop it up here, Kevin Narewski.
What's up?
The barber, the connoisseur of all cars. You just got a new one, too.
I did.
That we came here and did.
94 NA Miata.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
It's pretty cool. It's
Dude.
all right.
Bro, when you pulled up, because I got back from AMCO, I was like, yo, bro, so you pull up, you get to the complex, and I'm like looking out, and I'm like, that thing looks amazing.
I had the top off today, too.
I know.
Because it's so nice out right now.
Well, dude, it was cold this morning.
Not really.
It was a brisk day. I thought it was like when I got to the gym, it was like 32 degrees over in Norristown.
Yeah. It's pretty cold.
That was just enough for me to be like, I don't know if I'm going to wear shorts into the gym.
No, I had sweats on.
Yeah.
For sure.
But so walk me through that whole process. So you just got a you got a BMW with 3 Series?
F30.
F30.
Yeah, 3 Series.
Yeah, F30 3 Series. I was there with you, like in the actual dealership when you
You
got
were.
that car.
Thanks for going, by the way.
Well, dude, that was awesome because I was like, dude, I want to be there for the process because
That relieved some of the pressure off of me trying to talk to people.
yeah.
Uh,
Plus, I'm just like a big body that's just like, yeah, don't screw him over, bro. Don't screw him over, bro.
well, that's why they gave me the good deal. They saw you and got scared.
Obviously, that was the whole reason. Not with your good line of credit or anything like that. It was all me, obviously. But no, that was cool to see. And then you had your other Beamer, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah. The E46.
Yeah, that was a scary day, dude. I remember when you got in that accident. You text me. You're like, dude, that's it.
That car got fucked up.
Yeah.
Man. It didn't look like it on the outside, but it was so bad that the frame bent into the engine and cracked it, and it dumped all the oil on the ground. All the coolant was everywhere.
You say it didn't look bad, but it looked pretty bad, dude.
On the outside, no, it didn't. It didn't look that bad.
I thought it looked pretty bad.
Like most cars, just crumple up nowadays, but that it was made in 2004, so it was a pretty solid car on the outside.
Well, that's what a lot of cars I know do now is they have this thing called a crumple zone.
Yeah.
So I learned about that when I was looking.
Well, they've always had that, but
okay.
as time went on, they got better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I myself took most of the impact inside of the car.
Yeah, dude. That was wild. Because you text me, you're like, oh, it's down, it's dead. Sending all these pictures. And I'm like, bro, what the? I was with you that morning.
Yeah. But like I said, even I took most of the impact. But even then, it wasn't even that bad. I only had I had a concussion and some burns on my arms from the airbag because that was apparently recalled and I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah. The Takata airbags inside of the E46 were just not good. I never knew that because I never looked up the recalls on it.
I never would have thought I even to look those up. See, that's scary. That now that, yeah.
But the Miata, that doesn't even have airbags anymore.
Oh yeah, because
I took them out.
Your front steering wheel, it makes that that ding.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That is why, unfortunately.
Because that's a very specific group of car people that I do not want to associate with. I'm not. So I feel like there's a difference between a car person and a car enthusiast.
Okay.
Car person, I would say, is somebody that goes to the takeovers and the meets and does all the burnouts and revs the shit out of their engines and stuff. Just makes everybody look bad. And a car enthusiast, I would say, is somebody that enjoys cars and has a general passion for them and likes just doing their own thing. Maybe do what I do, record videos or just be by themselves and work on their cars because it makes them happy.
No, I can get that. That makes sense. I mean, what's wild is I feel like the car guys, not the car enthusiasts, they get more of the what's it called? The hype, the followers, all that kind of stuff.
For sure, they do.
And it's messed up because I feel like someone like you who has a lot of hype but works on your own car. Like when I got the Miata, it looks so different than it did on the day that you got it. It looks sleeker.
No, not really.
I thought it looked a lot different. I thought it looked sleeker. I thought you had a bunch of new internal stuff, which I think you did have. I don't think you had the steering wheel yet.
No, the steering wheel was still stock.
Such that the back end of the roll cage.
Yeah.
Because like that, all that stuff, like I noticed with that, I was like, I was all new, and you pulled up. I'm like, that thing was shining. It was winking at me.
Well,
It
I
was.
just watched it yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
what it was. That's what it was.
Yep, that's
You were
the
you were
big
prepping for this
difference.
podcast. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. I got it. It's a big moment. Big moment, right?
It is.
No. But no, it's cool to like see that because someone who's only done like primary and like very primitive stuff on cars, changing oil or like
Yeah.
brakes or rotors, like to me, like I've seen you and we've talked about this before with your E46.
Mhm.
You took apart the whole front end of that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like to someone who doesn't understand how to do that was just mind-boggling to me.
Well, when I bought it, it didn't run.
Yeah. Oh, it was your
Made it run.
grandmother's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't really maintenance it.
Uh,
She just knew it was a car and that it
drove.
So no, I love my grandma. No offense to her, but she just didn't really take care of it like she thought she did.
Yeah.
Not that BMWs are like special or anything. They're not. They're no McLaren or Bugatti or anything. But they do definitely require specific maintenance.
Oh, really? So what made you want to get the Miata?
So I was looking for an E46 M3 convertible, and Gio actually found one, but it was just way too expensive.
Yeah.
And then it sold. And I knew I wanted a convertible with like a hard top on it, so I could take the top off and not worry about like a ripped soft top or anything.
Yeah.
And my buddy, who's also into cars, had this Miata, and I jokingly texted him one day when that E46 sold. I was like, "Yo, let me buy the Miata." He goes, "Okay."
And that was it?
Yeah, the very next week I bought the Miata.
Because I didn't even know you were. You mentioned it one time. I don't know if it was when I stopped over your house or I saw you at the gym. You were like, "Yeah, I might get this like Miata," and I was like, "What?" Like I had no clue you were like looking into one.
Yeah.
And then I think like 2, 3, maybe like a month later, you pulled up to Creekside. You're like, "Yeah, I got the Miata, bro."
Oh yeah.
Because and like Gio and I come running. I think Cody too. We came running out. We're like, "Yo, this thing is sick," and all I wanted to see was it just go wink.
I wish it did that. It's just it's expensive to bring that in to the
Yeah.
U.S. because it's only in Europe for some reason. I don't know why.
You can't like there's nothing here in the U.S. that
No.
really. So what? So how do you have to do that? Like, what's the process with that?
It's all plug and play. There's motors that like make the headlights pop up.
Just no, bring the mic just a little.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
So is that better?
Yeah. I'm
So
just
there's motors that are inside of the hood, like in the engine bay,
Mm-hmm.
that make the headlights pop up when you press that button,
Yeah.
and then make them go back down. The motor that's connected to, you just unplug it and plug this kit into it, and then wire it into the battery, and it works.
Oh, that's literally it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's super easy.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was like you have to like rewire like one end to one end, and then you have two buttons.
No,
That's what I thought it was, and then you just press. Because I know like in your car, it's just one singular button. You have the hazard, then you have the wings, and like to me, I was like, all right, well, I guess like you have to wire like the left one into the left part, the right one into the right part, and then you have two buttons with
no,
two
it's
different.
all plug and play. And then
Oh.
when you do that, there's a little like module inside of it,
Okay.
and you can like press the button a certain amount of times, and it does like a certain thing. So like I think one of them is like you press it twice, and it does like the wink, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh,
and you
that's
can control
so-
it from your phone, which is pretty sick.
That's so sick. Cool. So what I want to do is I'm gonna take apart the Rogue. I'm gonna put them in, and then I got you, bro.
We can do it.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah, we'll put pop-up headlights on it.
So how does that work? So you have your regular headlights on, and then like are those just like your considered high beams, or are they're just your headlights?
No, those are the headlights. Those little like clear markers on the front.
Yeah.
That's just turn signals.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm neither a car guy or an enthusiast. I'm
That's
just an idiot.
probably a good thing.
Yeah, so I've heard people say it's less expensive that way,
Yeah,
but I mean like because I love going to car shows.
it's less headaches,
Yeah.
less money involved.
Yeah. Well, it's so cool because like with you, right? You can just go and be like, all right, well, I don't want these wheels on. I'm just gonna change them. My suspension is it's too low. I'm gonna bring it higher today. Or like when you and I were we were restocking the '86.
Oh yeah, you were there for
Yeah,
that.
I put
That's
your
right.
seats in and all. Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that whole thing.
That was really easy too.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. But it's like we didn't have to look up a video or nothing. You're just saying, Matt, do this, got it, and then you're just working and grinding away. And it's just like to me, someone who's not like a big car guy, it's like that's cool.
It's fun. Yeah, I think you should get into it, or at least like come check it out when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah,
I think you'd really enjoy it.
great. Now, see, now I want cause with Gio and you,
Yeah, Gio's
haven't
got
dri-
that SL500.
I know
That thing is sick.
dude. I know.
I took pictures of it the other day. That thing does not have a bad angle.
Dude, your guys' pictures, it caught me off guard actually. So I was scrolling through Instagram. I don't know if I was with Christine or if I was just at work, but I think maybe it was at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I was scrolling through Instagram, and it looked like a professional photographer page on like a professional photographer took like these sick ass pictures from these like cool car guys, and then I look closer, I'm like, that's Gio, and then I swipe the next one, and I'm like, that's Kevin. I'm like, I'll put it up so they can all see, but it caught me off guard because I was like, yo.
That makes me feel good. 'cause
No,
I
like
took those pictures.
No, really, dude. Like, props to you because like it was impressive, and plus, it was so cool to see. Like, because I guess for me, if I see like a really nice car, like let's say like one of my favorite cars is like a '55 Chevy Bel Air. I love that car,
Nice.
and I love seeing pictures. But it was like I get to see these cars that I know, like he worked hard on like
Mm-hmm.
fixing up a little bit and getting that car and be able to get around. And then with you, it's like you probably have in my head, you've taken this apart like 6 times and maybe like rebuilt the engine. That's just how I like tell people that like, how you're a car guy. That's how I describe you to people.
So I've never actually like by myself taken apart an engine.
Oh, I've done like 6 times, bro.
I figured it.
I'm
much.
trying.
You're
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
mechanically inclined.
obviously.
But I do plan on doing that with the Miata
Okay.
because that's not that I don't know how, but I don't want the stress of like taking apart, say, the BMW engine, which is a little bit more complicated. The Miata engine's like the best way to put it is just simple. It's just really simple.
Really.
So,
So
yeah.
so are you looking to do something like that, or like get rid of the transmission?
I want to build the engine from the inside out, and then that transmission that's in it can't really hold that much power, and I want to make about 350.
Okay.
That transmission can't do that.
How much can it hold?
Maybe 250. Yeah.
The way your
So they
dumbass
really-
drives. God.
So they really like underbuilt these cars for what they are, but
Interesting.
and I know a lot of like on forums and stuff, the MX5 forums on Reddit. You guys,
Bro,
another
real quick.
cult that I don't want to.
Reddit is such a cesspool, bro.
It really is.
Dude,
It's bad.
I forget who it was. Someone was like, "Yo, like what was it? I don't remember. I can't think of who it was." They were like, "What? Like what?" Oh, it was Molly, my coworker. She goes, "What is Reddit? Like I don't understand." I always hear this, and I'm like, imagine like Google, right?
Mhm.
But it being a cesspool of just shitheads everywhere, including myself.
Yep.
And it's just like, if you want to find something, go to Reddit. There's people. If you want to talk shit, go there. You'll find it. It's a cesspool.
Excuse me. So I've only posted on Reddit once, and I got flamed. I forgot what I was doing. It was on the GT86. I was doing something, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, let me just go to Reddit rather than Facebook, because Facebook's really bad for that too. But I asked this question in Reddit, and I don't know, an hour goes by, and some dude's just like frying me up. He's like, "You fucking idiot! You can't figure this out." I was like, "Dude, I can't figure it out. That's why I was asking." And
So, what were you trying to figure out?
I forget. It was something. I don't know. Rather than sit here and try to remember, that was so long ago. But I will say I've had people on MX5 forums ask stupid questions, and I did the exact same thing because it happened to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
you let your traumatize other people.
Yeah, I figured it out. Don't ask stupid questions, and you won't get stupid answers.
That
Like
is
on
true.
Facebook, dude, people always say stupid stuff. I saw somebody ask how to replace their wiper blades on the MX5. It's really not that complicated.
Yeah.
It's just a pop-up tab.
Yeah, yeah. I've done it. I've
Pull
been
it
there
off,
before on plenty
just
of my
like
cars. Yeah.
any other wiper blade. Dude goes, "I don't know, it's broken, so part it out." It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, people are dicks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Could you imagine if he goes, "Yo, I pulled it off. Here you guys go. I'm selling it for $50. Who wants it?"
Dude, the car community has become super toxic.
Well, I mean, see,
Just like the gym community.
I don't see. Here's the thing with the gym community recently, is the only real toxic thing that I've experienced, and this might be a hot take, is the filming in the gym and the female outcry.
Ugh.
Because I just gotten so bad it's now a joke among gym communities, and it's not like just men making fun of it; it's women as well. And the thing is you ever see those TikToks where it's like the guy's like he's just chilling in the corner, he's doing nothing, he's waiting between his sets. Like when when you're on your sets, you just kind of look around. You're like, oh okay, there's Billy, there's Rebecca, there's Jared. You just look like you don't like.
So, I don't want to sound like that guy. I don't have TikTok anymore.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
Smart.
I'm much happier that way, actually.
Good.
Not gonna lie.
Smart man.
But no, I do know what videos you're talking about because they're on Instagram.
Yeah. So, but the thing is like, they would like the girls would be like, "Oh, you're staring at my ass," and try to get this guy canceled. And it's all these, and I'm talking about thousands of videos. Joey Swole is always trying to like, "Yo, hey, he's not doing anything. Now, if he approached you, then we ride it on." But things like that, and now it's like a big joke where like girls like the whole video is a joke, but the girls like recording, and the guy walks behind and looks at the ceiling. And then he looks down, sees the camera, and like the lights like flicker like red and blue.
Dude, I do the same thing. Actually, I just like.
Yep.
Anytime there's like a female standing in front of me, I'm just.
Yeah, and then the whole joke is he gets down on the ground and he like pretends like he's getting arrested.
Oh yeah,
because that's how it is. And I think it's people are like, and like Joey Zabary was talking about it, like the whole camera thing is becoming.
It's a little out of control.
It's a little out of control. And because the thing is, if I'm recording my set, right? Like I don't really ever post my gym stuff, but if I'm recording a set and you walk in front of it, that's on me, dude.
Who cares?
That's on me. Like you're not supposed to stop yourself walking around. Dude, yeah, that is.
I do it sometimes if they're like, if I know that they're going for a PR and they're like in the middle of it. If I notice that, I'll stop.
Well, yeah. If I see a camera, like I'll be courteous to it. But if I don't see it, like I'm sorry.
Keep walking.
But so like in the car community, how is that getting toxic?
Just all the hateful comments, and there is this thing going around saying like people are like, respect these builds, respect all builds. There's obviously like good and bad cars, and I've heard today actually with money doesn't always come taste, if that makes any sense. So like people buy like I saw something on Facebook this morning. It was a C8. Those just came out. They already have wide bodies, and they're ugly. They're so ugly. Not the C8, the wide body for the C8. Okay. Yeah, people are just like frying them up. Part of this Facebook group called I don't even want to say the name. God.
You don't have to. You don't have to say the name at all. What's their
name?
Facebook?
You
don't have to say it, bro.
All right, so basically they make fun of people on rep wheels. So there's real wheels, and then there's replica wheels.
Okay.
Obviously replicas are replicas of the real wheels, and people buy those. My BMW is actually on them. It's on ESRs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a rep, but I don't want to sit here and defend a rep wheel. It's a good quality rep.
Oh, okay. I understand.
But I'm not sitting here defending rep wheels, so I don't get any hate later on, because I know it's gonna happen.
You get kicked out of your Facebook group because you talked about rep wheels.
Yeah, they're gonna find me, bro, and I'm gonna
It's that crazy in like those forums.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad,
dude.
That's why I just kind of keep to myself. I don't like. There's only a couple people that are in the cars that I hang out with, and I just kind of do my own thing and like film videos and just go home. That's it.
So how's that all going with your YouTube channel?
It's pretty good. I have 3 videos that I'm working on right now. I've got the steering wheel video. I have the roll bar.
Okay.
And the bumper cut that I did.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you noticed, but the rear bumper is a little shorter than what it's actually supposed to be.
I did not know that at all.
So I did a custom rear bumper.
Okay.
That was a little sketchy
Why was that sketchy?
because I had to cut the car, not just the bumper. I had to cut the car. So where the bash bar mounts on
Yeah.
the back,
Okay.
there's supposed to be 4 bolt holes on both sides.
Okay.
I only have 2.
Dude.
I cut so there's that where that mounts, and then right below that there's this little piece that like tapers down, and there's a little tow hook right here.
Okay.
Cut it off. It's gone.
So it's only mounted with 2.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 bolts back there total, but it's supposed to be 8.
Oh God.
If I get into an accident, that thing's totaled. Not that it wasn't gonna be already. The thing, it's a little tin can. It's a Miata. That's why I said fuck it, because if I get hit, it's gonna get totaled anyway. So
Yeah, it's fair.
what's the difference?
Oh, well, because I guess like for me, the way I think about it is, it's like you spend so much time working on this car.
It's all right. We started again.
Oh, you're a better man than me. I would be pissed off if like this podcast just gets.
Let me say it like this. So if you really like the gym, you love the gym is your passion, right?
Yeah.
If you fail a set, your PR. Say you fail a PR. Say you're trying to deadlift. I know it's way over this, but 405,
Yeah.
and you failed it.
Yeah.
You're gonna say fuck this. I'm going back and I'm doing it again,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Same thing for me with cars.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So if
I
a car
had
gets
this
totaled-
literally happen yesterday with my bench.
So, car gets totaled, like the E46. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm pretty upset, but I'm not gonna let it stop me from doing it again because it's something that I love to do.
That's smart. God damn, Kev.
I don't.
What
Just try to find the positives in everything, you know.
No, that's so cool because like if you look at how like I'd say we started this podcast started about like maybe like 6 months ago, but the conversation difference between, because you were one of the first ones,
Yeah.
because we did that podcast before this thing even aired, so I could edit, have a stockpile, and do this thing. But the conversations have, if you listen back, not even just everyone out there, but like you, like the conversation piece is just so different.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like, you sound way more mature now about like a whole.
It's crazy how people can change in a matter of months.
Yeah,
A
and
whole
not that you weren't
mindset.
mature anyways, but it's just
It's different.
it's different, and especially now I think because you had, because at that time, because I'm pretty sure you had the E46 when we did that video and did that podcast.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
The first one I did. I drove
Yeah.
it here actually.
yeah, and then I'm pretty sure that happened, and then I don't. Did you have?
I had the F30.
Yeah. Okay.
If
yeah.
that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Yeah, but I guess you just cycled through so much stuff, and you've worked on so many different cars at this point. It's like, I guess, yeah, the maturity of just being able to like work on your own stuff in your own time.
Experiences and your surroundings definitely shape and form who you are as a
Yeah.
person.
Oh man,
And my surroundings have changed.
I would agree. So, when you work in your cars, you got this this cool little garage over in the Glenmark area.
Yeah.
So, how has that been?
It's getting a little full.
Yeah.
The garage itself there's a lot of parts in there now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right now I have a set of wheels, 2 sets of wheels actually. Quite a few boxes for like coilovers, a downpipe. 4 bumpers, 2 boxes. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Dude, you're gonna have to buy the one the thing next to you just to.
So we already talked about I talked to them about upgrading to a double long. So
Yeah.
it's the same size like width wise, but length is 2 of what I have now,
Oh.
which would be pretty nice.
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't even know they make it double long.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't.
And it opens up on both sides, which is cool.
Interesting. Oh, it does. Oh.
Yeah, so you know the wall that's in the back
Yeah.
of my garage now? It's just not there. That's the only difference.
Oh, I understand. Well, it's just it's cool because like you can just go there and just. I remember like the one time you and I were hanging out and we were just chilling and you had like the rain. You had it's like a like a tent, like what do you call them? Like a pavilion type deal situation. Like
Yeah,
you
I
see
forget
it
what it's
like
called, but
yeah, kind of like tailgate little pop up over things.
yeah.
But it was cool because you could just go in there, you just hang out there, just relax, sit back, relax, max on all cool.
Nobody bothers you.
Yeah, shooting some b-ball outside of yeah.
A couple of guys. We're up to no good.
But no, it is cool because it's like I because the only reason I ask is there's one thing that I know is that whenever you work on a project, like even down here, like with all this, everything's over there. You just collect things, and you start running out of space, but you still have to work in that space.
Yep.
And that's what the reason I asked. I'm like, it's gotta be full at this point. Because when we were there,
It was
pretty big.
not. It wasn't bad, but it was.
No, it
was
wasn't bad. It was full.
Full. Right now, it's just bad. Like I look like a hoarder.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
Because I remember when Gio and I were there, I think, or Gavin and I, you had like 3 sets of wheels.
Yep. I had the tandems, the stock wheels, and then another set of ESRs.
Oh man, Gav.
Man, just only owned rep wheels, dude. It's bad. It's not good. I look really bad in front of these people.
Dude, your Facebook group is gonna kill
I
you
know,
right now, dude.
Yeah.
Is there something that you want to work on for the Miata that you like that aside from like the wink, but like, is there something that you really just want to be like, all right, this needs to be in, like this will complete the car if I get this done now?
Probably a turbo, honestly.
Now, for
But see,
everyone out
that's the
there,
thing. Go ahead. Sorry.
for everyone out there, when Kevin got his F30, and I think he still does this, it came with a turbo. So, what he would do, right, is he would hit around like 3,000 RPMs, and he would just gun it for like a hot second. So when it would come back down, you would just hear you would hear the turbo.
Oh yeah.
And he would do it all like so. We would go to the gym, right?
Before the tune, when I put the intake on.
Yep. And you would hear the turbo, or he would sometimes do like the. He would wait for the pops.
Oh yeah.
So you would like speed up like a
pops were.
Yep. You would like speed up a hot sec, and then you would be like, oh, nice. And you
Yep.
that's all you would hear.
It sounds so good.
It does. It sounds great. So that's what you want to do in the Miata?
Yes, but it's so the turbo that I would put on the Miata is bigger than the turbo that is on the F30.
Really?
Yeah, so that sound would be a lot louder. Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty good. Have you ever heard a straight piped turbo Miata?
No.
Those are the only Miatas that deserve to be straight piped.
Really?
It sounds so good.
Oh.
I'll show you a video.
You know what sounds really good? The fully electric Hellcats with the speakers that
Dude,
have
I
the
love
engine.
those.
Those are my
I love
favorite.
those so
Have you ever
much.
heard them before?
No.
I'm actually getting one tomorrow because I think that the natural engine sound is it's so outdated. So
See, that's why I like Teslas so much. They sound so good.
they sound so good.
Dude, have you ever heard a Chevy Volt? It's crazy.
Dude, honestly, smash, dog.
Those V8s are crazy, bro.
So how do you feel about that whole Hellcat thing when that went like popular?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it
'Cause
so much.
At first, I'm like, that sounds like weird. Like I would have expected it to be like a little louder, a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like for being a Hellcat.
Well, it's electric.
Yeah, well,
What do you
it's
expect?
electric.
God.
But it was just because I always bring this up because for someone who's a car guy, I love joking around with Cody about this because he gets so passionate about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how? Because I get it. A Hellcat has a name. Same thing with like if you look at like even like a race car,
Mm-hmm.
you expect it to have a sound. Okay, perfect example. Cody's dad's 67 Nova.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is loud.
Oh yeah, you feel it in you feel it right here.
Oh yeah. And it's like you expect that kind of car with that kind of build to make a noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Hellcat was like, well, if our cars have a reputation, we have to have something. And they chose to put it through a speaker.
It's just not good. It's like a 3-second loop of a Hellcat, and there's like 4 different clips of that 3-second loop, and it's just like, idle, under load, revving down, and just yeah.
What would they do if they blow out the speakers? Now your car makes no noise. That was my first thought. I'm like, if you're just sitting there, right, and like your speaker goes out or whatever it is, and you blow it, I'm like,
Probably sounds like those Dollar Tree headphones when they
Oh,
go
yeah.
out. You know what I'm talking about?
yep,
Like the little rattle.
dude, I loved those things,
You did not.
bro.
Did you really?
From Five Below, bro.
I gotta go.
Dude, I really didn't have money growing up, so it's like when we went to Five Below, it's like, all right, well, I was like, Dad, can we get headphones I need for wrestling or whatever? He goes, yeah, I got you. And then we would go and we get them. I'm like, this is awesome. So now whenever I go, I look at them like they look so cool. But now I have big boy money, so
You had iPhones growing up, right?
I didn't have a phone until I was like 18.
Well, you had the iPod. I remember that.
I did. I spent
Those used to come with the plug-in headphones, just like the little.
Well, yeah, I mean at that point, but when I was younger and I had like my little like iPod 4 that I got for Christmas like one
Oh,
year.
that's different, dude. I had those
Yeah.
ones that were actually from the Dollar Tree for my Walkman, that would like the little circles.
Oh
and
my
They would like come around
yes.
and back behind your
Dude,
head.
the Walkmans.
Yep.
Oh, I think mine it's still down here.
Dude, I broke the shit out of mine.
Dude,
I'm mad about it now.
people don't understand like there's so much see, they always give like not so much our specific generation like 98, 99 cuz you were 99, right?
99.
Yeah, 99. And like we lived through a lot of that stuff. Like Walkmans, like you used to put the cassette player in, but it had the cord so you could play it on your phone. Like remember those? Or like yeah, but like the Walkmans were a thing, dude.
We experienced the very beginning of one of the websites that this podcast is being broadcasted to. YouTube.
Oh, true. Oh my yes. Yes.
Remember? You remember that.
Yes.
The only thing that was on YouTube at the time when it first came out was music videos.
Mm-hmm.
And those corny the corny songs that they used to make, like ring 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 banana
Yep.
that dude.
All the MTV highlights just be on there. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's wild. Plus, I mean, I think we're exactly as old as Google.
Yeah.
But it's really wild to like look back and go, these like Amanda, her being 13 years old, she's never gonna understand. I bet if we went, what's a Walkman, she would not understand.
We should try it. We
We
should
should-
see
we
what she
should-
says.
Yeah, when we're done this, we'll go call her. We're like, yo, Amanda, like, what's a Walkman? A Walkman. I said Walkman.
Do you remember Walkmans?
Dude, that's crazy. Oh, or like having like a whole binder full of like CDs
Dude.
or like movies.
Dude, my dad had a stack like this big.
Mhm.
His binder was overfilled.
Yep.
And he used to just shove it under his passenger seat.
Oh.
Struggling at red lights trying
Dad,
to
I want to listen to Bon
get
Jovi.
this thing out of here.
Yep, slippery when wet. So I'd have to open it up, look for like the CD, and get find the album, because that's how you learn what album covers were.
Damn it,
'Cause you
kid,
have to
here you
look
go.
for them. Yep. Dude, we're old now, bro.
Good times.
Is it weird like looking back? Because like your sisters they're young. They're like 15, 16.
Hell, he's 18.
What?
Riley's 17.
I thought they were younger. All right, it doesn't matter their age, but well, no, hey, wait, it matters. But Andy, we're just gonna stop
Hey,
that.
My name's Chris Hansen.
I know who you are, Chris Hansen, but I'm gonna call you Chris Handsome. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Anyways, like what? Because they've really never been. Would they remember what that is? Like a Walkman or like
They were around for it. I don't think they would remember.
remember it? Yeah, yeah. Because I don't think Amanda would understand like at all.
Dude, it's crazy. Back to the YouTube thing. It's crazy how fast that changed.
Well, yeah. That's if you're not on YouTube and you have like a platform you're trying to build, like it's kind of dumb. It's
Did you hear about Twitch? The
No.
Twitch CEO just backed down too.
what the
Speaking of YouTube, streaming, Twitch.
yeah.
Yeah,
So what
the
happened?
Twitch CEO backed down, and I think they changed their contract. So a lot of people, like the big streamers, like XQC, you know who that is, right?
Maybe.
Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, I know him.
So people like that have these contracts, and I think it was like 70-30 the streamer. Now it's supposed to be 50-50.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, and YouTube's
Ooh.
still way higher than that.
Well, yeah, but YouTube hasn't changed in.
Twitch is a cesspool too.
Yeah, I know.
That's disgusting.
I know. You used to stream on Twitch.
I used to.
Whenever I would save you, like Vinsler is live, you gotta go watch. And I used to be like playing with you and I have.
Dude,
like,
it
your
was
stream
fun.
up.
That
yeah,
was
it was
fun.
good. See, it's things like that where, like, you gotta be careful because people like Doctor Disrespect, people like tend to tell like those big streamers. Like, if they feel disrespected and they leave, like they have a following,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a loyal following.
You know who the Nelk Boys are, right?
Yep.
Steve just made his own streaming platform.
Oh,
I forget what it's called,
Oh,
but I've been seeing ads for it on YouTube.
I don't know,
It's
man.
pretty funny.
Because the problem is these big companies have to watch out because if you have people like the Nelk Boys or even someone like we'll just say Tim the Tap Man, right? If they want to bring and create a platform and they're really trying to like actually do better than these streaming platforms, you'll just see them crumble. Because the thing is like let's say some of these guys go, well, they're gonna do a 50-50 and we're just producing content and they're running this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll just go somewhere else. And so fast, so quick, so easy will they lose money.
They already are.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart, and I think YouTube's smart for just like hey, if you guys want to go
Using
stream,
it as is.
they haven't touched anything, so the people aren't gonna leave your platform.
They're a little off though. I don't want to.
What?
Nothing.
What? This isn't the Illuminati. It's just YouTube.
Yeah, I don't want to get you demonetized too.
Why? I'm only monetized on Spotify.
So YouTube, like, if you say or do something wrong, they demonetize your video and kind of just don't tell you why. Like they did it to one of mine. I'm not monetized, but they put copyright strikes on one of my videos, a couple of my videos actually.
Did you grab music?
Yeah, but it's all, what do you call it?
Is it from a beat?
Yeah, it is.
Really? They copyrighted that?
Yeah. And I tried to fight that, and they just never answered.
Well, on like Upbeat too, when you download that, it gives you.
Oh yeah, I have a thing where it just like uploads everything right to the video itself.
Oh yeah, because usually what I'll do is if I put something up on YouTube from Upbeat, like yes, I have my subscription, but I will like copy that copyright thing they have and I'll put it in the button.
You don't even have to do that.
Wow.
So you can link your YouTube channel to your Upbeat account, and it
Interesting.
just does it for you.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Maybe it's because you were using my Upbeat.
I was. Now I have my own.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's not your fault.
I just want trying to show the love.
It's not your
That's all.
fault.
I just feel bad.
I know. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I didn't care. I mean, I figured if
I'm out here leeching.
No, it's not. I told you it's not, bro. Like what? Because you let me for like the one thing with the DaVinci. You gave me the plugin for the But
Man.
no, dude. It like because I just got my first content violation on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Geo.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. So he was sitting in the chair you were right there.
Yep.
And he wanted to grab this thing called Elmo. I don't know if you saw the video. But the one on Instagram is the one that got shut.
Wait, is it the one where he's like?
Yes, he yells the N-word. So I'll show you the raw footage. I mean, you can see the raw footage. The full pod's up there. But he sitting here. There's a table here at the time because I didn't want to move it because Gavin and I had a pod later, so I wanted to keep everything the same. And he pulls out Elmo towards the end, and I'm like, all right, well, what's your favorite movie, Gio? Like, name him or whatever it is. And he pulls it out and he goes, "Fuck you!" And it says the N-word, and then he throws it.
That was funny.
So it was funny.
Bro, we were sitting at Bluebird. I was drunk when he showed me that video. I could not stop laughing.
Dude,
I had to leave the establishment. It was that bad. I was like crying. Bro.
it was wild. So I put it up, but like I did bleep the N-word out just enough you could hear it.
Oh, I know what you did.
Yeah, like obviously like you know what he said, but it's definitely bleeped. And then I changed I just put the N and then like the asterisk.
Yeah.
But I guess I also didn't clear off every I didn't fix every curse word. So not only did he say that, and obviously their algorithm picked that up, but like the captions that I did were still saying the F word, which I guess is a really bad word.
Oh,
So
okay.
So it said like you took down my sound.
So you got double fisted there, guy.
I did. I mean, there's only one content violation. I went back. I pulled out a DaVinci again, and then I put it in CapCut for the captions, and I haven't had a problem. I think a little over like a couple grand views, but
that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But it was just
That's really good.
It was just hysterical because I was like, of all the people to get a content violation,
It would be Gio.
It would be Gio.
Yep. Dude, I remember I watched that video. He pulls it out. He's like, you were like, how? Where was that at? Where did you get that from?
I was saving this.
Dude, I was like, that was so funny. That whole series of events was just hilarious.
Dude, it's great. I'm gonna pull some more clips from that because it was a good pod, and I don't know. It was just, but I was just like of all the, and like I just posted a video of like when we egged Michaela Schaefer's. Oh shit, I'll bleep out her name. Michaela's car. It doesn't matter. She knows. I sent her the full clip unedited. So without like the bleeping of the names and stuff,
was I there for that? No, I wasn't.
No, well, dude, like
I hit your car with an egg.
Every one of us have gotten hit with an egg.
Not me.
Well, I would never hit your car with an egg.
Not me,
dude, bro. That was like a. Did I ever tell you the time when we fucking when we had like a massive war spread across this county?
No.
You want a story time?
Yeah.
All right. So, the year was like 2018. I think I was dating who at the time. I just not Voldemort, but it doesn't matter. So we're at Wendy's. We're coming back from practice, and dickheads. There's like 10 of us having like 4-4s. So I'm in Gio's car at the time, and it was Simeon, Carpani, and Shirley in the other car. And what happened was there were two other. There was another car. No, they were in that car, and they come up behind us, and we're about to back out, but they stop us. We're in like a T. They're here. We're here, and you just heard pennies just getting hit in the car. So we throw pennies back, right? And then all of a sudden, Simeon gets out of the car, full, and I mean like the big size of Coke, throws it. Boom!
Was it like a bottle or like
no? It was like a
McDonald's cup.
Like a McDonald's cup,
Okay.
but like the big size from Wendy's, and all over Gio's shit, dude. All over his shit. So we hawk him down. He gets out of the car real quick, throw something, hits like the back end of the car, but it kind of misses, and we go chasing him. And then at this point, we're chasing him. We get all the way. Do you know where like Simeon lived and all that? Okay.
I have no idea.
So we're like in Collegeville at this point, like deep in Collegeville.
Okay.
Borderline trap. And we finally like hawk them down there. They're looking in the neighborhood. We're looking for them. And we see them. They're cornered into a spot. Gio gets out the car and has a full like Frosty, like a large Frosty. Gets out. Boom, windshield. Boom. Nails like and it went. It was like an explosion. The ice cream went everywhere.
I can just see the windshield wipers turning on right now.
So we're like, oh shit. So we're like, we need ammo. So there's a Wawa literally like less than a block. Like that's where we are in Collegeville, if you know where we're at.
Yeah.
By like the TD Bank and all that.
Yeah.
So we go to that Wawa. We go and we get eggs. I guess they did the same thing. So we come out and we're at the light where like you can turn right, you can turn left, the intersection. And they pull up right next to us. We didn't peep at first. So I looked over, I'm like, Gio. And they looked over, they're like, yo, look. So now we're parked and we're out the window just yoinking eggs. And then we pull off going separate ways. And then eventually, like, I guess they dropped off whoever. And then it was like Shirley, Carpani, and then one other person who was not in the car. And this is when the cops got called. Yeah. So we're coming down by my mom's house, Bechtel Road. Kind of like we're heading to Anderson.
Okay.
We find Shirley. We're behind him, but he's stuck behind a car in front of him. So I'm about to hop out of the sunroof to go nail him. Pulls around the car. The guy freaks out, gets off the road, and Gio starts slowing down, and we see the guy on the phone. I'm like, oh, he's probably calling the cops. Turns out the cops did get called. They're looking for Gio's car. They're looking for Shirley's car. And yeah, then him and I came back to my mom's house. We cleaned off Gio's car, and that was it.
Take the license plate off for the night. And just...
Oh, God, yeah. Well. But yeah, all of us are hoodlums.
Dude, I remember hanging out of Cody's car trying to hit yours with an egg.
Oh, you
and I had
assholes.
I had a hat on.
That was a 3-hour endeavor.
That was fun. I had a hat on. I leaned out of his window. My hat, as soon as I put my head out of the window, he was doing like 60 miles an hour. My hat just goes whoop, bro. It just
I didn't
there.
kick your car. For the record, I didn't kick it. I lightly
That's
tapped
what that
it.
was over.
Well, okay,
Oh.
so we left Applebee's. I'm pretty sure it was Applebee's, or we were somewhere.
No, we were at Creekside.
Was it?
We went to Creek.
Oh, you're right. And I was like joking around,
And
I went to like kick your car, and then I didn't kick it. I lightly tapped it, but then you got mad. Granted, we were all tired.
Just took it a little.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's just like, he kicked it, get him. So I peace out, and we're going all around town, and you guys got Michaela Schaefer to flip on me. Yeah, I said your name. There's only 11,000 people out there.
That's not who it was.
She sold me out. She
No, that's not who it was.
Who was it?
I can't tell you. It's classified information.
No, because she told me she told me she was giving you your.
No, she was just taking the hit.
Who had my location?
I can't tell you.
Mackenzie?
I can't tell you.
You never remember. Who was it?
I can't tell you.
There was only 2 women at that time.
It's classified.
3 women at that time that had my location. 1, I know you guys want to talk to. 2, the other one was
sure?
relaying the information back to me about Cody's location because she had his from years ago.
No, it was.
Yeah, no, I knew it was her because I was like, you sold me, and then you tried to get me ambushed at the hotel.
How?
Hey, Matt, listen, I met this guy at the hotel, and could you pick me up? And then I was like, Michaela,
Oh.
which one? By the Honda dealership.
Yup.
And I was like, Mick, everything okay? I'll pick you up. I love you. I got you, bro. I'll come get you. She goes, yeah, could you come here? I'm like, well, here, face me real quick. She goes, no, I can't. I'm like, okay, we'll go to the front desk. I'll try to get out of the room, and I'll come and get you. I'm on my way. I was already stiffing this shit out, bro. I was sitting in the middle of Roy's Ford.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
We found you.
Oh, yeah, because you sold me out.
Yep.
I was pissed, bro. I was like,
That was fun. Dude, I got home at like 3 a.m.
well, did I ever tell you how I got home?
No.
Dude, so you know that back way?
No.
So, yeah, you do. You literally drove it today.
Oh, that.
No one knew about it.
Well, I do.
No, now you do. You can't get in now. There's a chain. It's chained up. But,
I don't care.
oh, word. But nah, dude. Fucking, we get done. Well, first of all, that whole thing, when you guys found my car, I was pissed. Because Kayla's like, they're coming, man. I'm like, no, they're not. There's no way they know where I am. And then she goes, Matt, they're here. And I see you guys pull up behind me. I'm like, oh, fuck, but I can't get out fast enough, so I'll hit the car in front of me. And then I just get boom, boom, boom. I'm like, dude.
I threw 2 eggs. One of them hit your car, and then one landed right in front of your bumper. I was trying to put them both on your windshield, so when you hit your windshield wipers, it would just sprint around.
Bro, I was like, fuck. And then you guys were waiting for me in my neighborhood. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go the back way. So I went the back way into the neighborhood. Right? And then I saw you guys waiting for me. Or whoever was waiting for me.
Oh, yeah, we were at your house.
Yeah. So I saw you guys, and I just turned off my headlights, and I just rolled into the spot. And then I was like, well, they might find my car. So then I rolled back out, and then I pulled, and I parked on the back end of the strip.
You son of a bitch.
So you guys could
You
never...
were right there.
Yeah, dude.
The entire time.
There was one point where I left the apartment. I was like, they're still fucking here.
Yeah, Cody was driving.
Yeah.
I had no choice. We drove all of the parking spots. We went past every single
Yeah.
one.
Now,
Aside
you
from
were-
that.
Yeah, because no one knew it was there.
Well, we just thought it was a dead end, and nobody could get in.
Well,
That's what we
I think
figured.
I found that spot months before. I was DoorDashing one night, and I was like, what is this strip? And I'm like, yo, this is my neighborhood. I didn't know because you're not supposed to use that exit.
I don't get that. There's people that live back there.
Well, so the thing is because it's not a private road, but it's very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really fit 2 cars. I've been in at least 3 or 4 different situations where I have to go in the grass a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Remember when that trash truck came by?
Oh,
And we were in
bound
the
at dawn.
F30?
Yeah, did I know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a wild night.
Good
dude.
times.
And then the best part was I was texting, calling you guys. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm in my bed. I was
Yeah,
talking
bro.
shit. you're like, how? Because you guys were waiting at the hill.
Your car's not here.
Yeah, you guys were waiting at the hill, and I was like, oh, I know, I was watching you.
Dude, I would have just left it where it was and went home. Your car?
Mm-hmm.
I would have just left it there and just went home. And just like actually took Snapshots of you yourself in your bed and sent it to us. That would have fucked with us.
What do you mean? Like, well, that's what I did. I left my car there, and I went home.
You did?
That's literally what I just said. Dude, I went in the back way.
Dude, where was I? For that entire conversation.
I pulled in the back way. I parked on the that grass strip.
I thought you just stayed in your car. I thought that's what you meant.
No, dude. I saw you. I came in, and I'm like, all right, well, they might be waiting for me, because that's what Cody was saying. So I was like, I pulled in the back way, and I parked right there, right before the tree line, where you can get around if you need to get around, so I'm not in anyone's way. And then I just walked home, and then I opened the door. I went in, laid in my bed, came out just to go check and see if you guys were still there. And then I called you guys. I was like, yo, I'm home. Yeah, I was big.
I know your tricks now, sneaky man.
You're not going to get me again, bro.
It's going to happen.
It won't happen again.
It's going to happen.
Not a shot.
Come summertime?
No, it won't.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, listen. You keep talking all that heavy shit and see what happens. Can you believe this has already been a total of 56 minutes just now?
Really?
Yeah.
Feels like 10.
I know. Well, that's the thing is like I've noticed this the more times that I've been having these good conversations, and you and I like reminisce or whoever. I'm just like, dude, it feels like a regular Tuesday.
Yeah, it just goes by.
But yeah, there's not a shot you guys are gonna get me this summer.
It's gonna happen.
No, it won't, buddy.
100%, bro.
How?
You can't be that confident. We have an entire team. Not I. We have an entire team full of detectives. You're not getting away,
bro. The only well, I guess they both still have my location, but they won't sell me out. I hope not. Or I'll just turn off my location this time.
There's a couple people.
Who?
Can't tell you. That's actually classified. I got people on the inside, dog.
I bet you do.
I do.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is if Michaela didn't sell me out, how did you guys figure out to call her to get my location?
It was just assumed.
Oh. Assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
This time it didn't.
I know.
Just you.
Oh, you should look at the clip the night that. Oh, did you see the clip that I put out with like Gio Egan? Oh shit, with
that never happened.
with me and accomplice Egan Michaela's car.
This is just alleged.
Alleged.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you gotta watch it. I'll show it to you after this. But yeah, dude. But I think just wrapping it up here. Kev, go ahead, sell your tags. I'll put them up live so they can.
It's F30 Kev _ on everything. Not YouTube. YouTube is my name, Kevin Narewski Jr. You can find it wherever he puts it.
And then follow his fitness account page, which is Kevin Narewski Jr., right?
Yeah, but that's Kevin N Fit.
Kevin N Fit. Wow, I'm just an ass. So yeah, follow that, guys. He puts out great car content. He has a lot of good tutorials up on YouTube. And it's absolutely awesome. I love watching them. And he does them really good. They're all edited by himself. He produces, shoots, everything all himself. So it's a one-man army. And yeah, so make sure to check all that out. If you're a big car guy, even if you're not a big car guy and want to get into something like this, I would 1,000% check it out. And if you're looking to get into fitness, he has a really good fitness page. Someone who, lifted before and is now like heavily into it. And he has been saying things all today that like I've never heard of. So someone who's very knowledgeable, check his stuff out. His Instagram page. You said Kevin N Fit.
Kevin N Fit. No
spaces.
Spaces.
Check that out. That's awesome. It's good to like see someone who someone to like emulate, look up to, and check all that out. But that's it, my friend. My man. Round 2 is done. You guys will see him more coming in the next couple months. There's some other podcasts coming out. But again, I really wanted to have all these guys on because these are my best friends for life. The guys that will be at my wedding. So I think it's really important for me to, have these guys on so you guys get to see who they are. I'm never going to say anything nice about you ever again. I'm just joking.
Dude, my head is like...
No, dude, because you guys are awesome, and I always have great conversations with you all. But listen, guys, thank you for checking this one out, and we'll see you